What is going on, bros? It is week 4 of the winter build. Going to be coming at you tonight with a leg day. We are getting into a more aggressive calorie cut. So I'm going to be showing you guys a couple things that have changed. My weight has officially dipped below 200 for the first time, actually last week. But we did some running this weekend. Cortisol levels are a little high, so we're back above 200.8. So not really too upset about that, but gonna get ready to whip up some of my supplements, my breakfast, and show you guys what's going on. All right, so obviously when you're in a cut, now currently I'm gonna be at about 1,700 calories. You only have so much room to play with between trying to eat your actual meals and staying in that deficit. There's not a lot of room for meaningless snacking, even something like a rice cake or a box of raisins. 2 rice cakes is about 90 calories. 1 box of raisins is also 90 calories. If you're only playing with 1,700, if you keep all your meals at 500, you just had half your snacking in one sitting. So how do we combat feeling like we're full? By filling your stomach with liquid, but obviously water, pretty damn boring. BCAAs, pretty damn expensive. Fill yourself up with Gatorade, but that has a lot of carbs too, unless you can get the zero. So what else could you use? Kool-Aid. Turns out, I didn't know this, but these packets are 0 calories, 0 sugar. There's nothing in them until you add the sugar. But we're not gonna add the sugar. So what I did the other day was to test this out is I take 2 packets to make it have a lot of flavor, because without the sugar, it's pretty bland and kind of bitter. But 2 packets of Kool-Aid, a scoop and a half of my Focus electrolytes, and a scoop of creatine. Slug this down, you got about half a gallon worth of liquids. Tastes pretty good, keeps you full, makes you feel like you're having a sweet treat. And these, only 30 cents per pack, so 60 cents down the tank versus buying, let's say, a 12-pack of soda, which I think a 12-pack of Diet Coke when I was at the store was about $5. So weigh it out. It's a way better deal. Okay, so breakfast has been cooked, the coffee has been brewed, and I've been making away on my Kool-Aid, creatine, and electrolytes catastrophe in a can. So, like I said, the diet has changed substantially. I cut a lot of my fats down this week because I prefer to be higher carb and lower fat. Just want to see if this works out well in the current situation, but like I said, this is all trial. We're seeing how it works. I'm going to try 2 weeks of this and see how it works out, and we'll go from there. But like I said, we are trending down in weight, which is what we want. So hopefully this is the accelerant to get us a little bit further. But we have 1 whole egg, 1 cup of egg whites, and half a serving of the coleslaw mix I was telling you guys about last week. Adds a ton of volume, but does not add a ton of calories. Topped it with some yellow mustard, some cayenne pepper, and some white cheddar popcorn powder, which is 0 calorie, tastes just like white cheddar cheese, and you can pile that on without a lot of sodium too. So also a good additive. Then we have half a cup of oats with 1 banana and a serving of honey topped with some cinnamon. So that'll be my carb source for breakfast. And then of course, got our coffee, and I think I'm going to do it post-workout, but I know it's in my macros already, but I'm going to be slugging down a 1 scoop protein shake in water to top everything off, just to keep my protein levels elevated and keep my hunger down. So I'm going to go eat, watch a little YouTube, and then we're going to go to the gym to do both our leg day workout and our cardio workout. So see you guys in a little bit. Pretty dark, gloomy, wet day out today. Would be the day that I have to take off from work. It's completely garbage out, but it's all good. So I think I'm gonna shuffle it around, since I did say I was gonna do both my leg day workout and my cardio. I think it would be wise to do the leg day first, since that's gonna be really the most I want to put my most energy into, and then we'll do the cardio once we're done. So that way we can just kind of chill, cool down in a sense, get our cardio in. Then I gotta make it home because I gotta get my license plates. So Not taking any pre-workout today. I already just drank coffee. I got the Kool-Aid jug. We'll keep pounding that away. And I might take a little L-citrulline. I'll throw that in there, just a little pump promoter. But after running yesterday, my legs are a little taxed. The course we were racing on had a couple 100 feet of elevation and a lot of uphill, a lot of downhill. So it was definitely a taxing course, but a lot of fun. So I'm gonna get to the gym, listen to some music on the way, and yeah, see you guys in a few minutes. All right, so made it to the gym. I lied. I'm gonna put a little pre-workout in the jug to get me through. Caffeine is a very, very good appetite suppressant. Granted, I'm not hungry right now, but I think just having a steady, small stream will be enough to keep me from, one, overdoing it on caffeine, and two, just enough to keep me suppressed for the day. But showed up, gonna do legs first, then I'll do my cardio, so that way I can exert most of my energy in the lift versus in the cardio, because I don't give a shit about the cardio. I care more about getting a good lift. But I am dealing with a little bit of leg pain, so I am going to cut my weights back a little bit more than I usually do. So I've been taking a little bit of a deload this week from my weights, just to kind of focus more on the volume versus the intensity per se. So we'll be doing that this week with legs as well as everything else. So I'm going to get in there. Let's get started. All right, workout done, cardio done. It's almost insane how much the weather changes here in Jersey in just a matter of an hour and a half. When I drove in, it was pouring rain. It was cloudy, it was gray, it looked like shit. Now it's sunny, blue skies. It's not raining. It's gonna be a good rest of the day. But give you guys the rundown on how the workout went, and I'm gonna head home. All right, so just got home from the gym, and unfortunately, the whole reason I was off today was to make sure I could get my FedEx package, but they decided to come at 9:30 when they left me a note saying we'll be there at 1:30. So shout out to FedEx. Good job, guys. Anyway, so breakdown of the workout. So this warm-up is a little different than I do for my upper body, obviously. So I do a couple swing throughs with my legs just to get the hips opened up. Do a couple swing throughs sideways, just make sure everything's loose and ready to roll. Then I get on the roller. I usually hit my back, hit my quads, hit my calves, and then I'll use this little stretch I do where I put the roller under my ankles and just kind of lean back a little bit, and it will absolutely give you a good pull on your quads. So that always feels good. After that, I start off with the leg curl to work the hamstrings. 4 sets, 10 reps each set. And then I slide it on over to the leg curl. Same thing. The leg extension. Leg curl, then leg extension. Sorry about that. And then same thing, 4 sets, 10 reps. Feels pretty good to work those out, get those major parts of the leg taken care of first. After that, we head over to the abductors and adductors, aka the bad girl and the good girl. I think you could put it together why they're called that. But that just works the hips really well for me, works the glutes, which for me, somebody who does do triathlons, rides bikes, it's good to have strong hips and strong glutes, because when you're on that bike for those long days, it is pretty brutal. But the way I set it up is to where I can get a good contraction. I hold the weight. I never let the plates retouch the stack. After that, headed over to the calf raise. I've been using the standing calf raise over the sitting calf raise recently. One, because I haven't been in a gym in a while that had a standing calf raise, so it's nice to have. I haven't actually had one of those in years. They had a machine one at my old gym, but that one was all right. The other 2 workouts I went into was I nailed my hack squat real quick. I have been using the hack squat a lot more lately. 1, because I'm lazy and I don't feel like using a barbell. And 2, I just like the way it feels. And I haven't had a hack squat machine in a gym that I've gone to since I was in high school. So it's nice to have that back. I really enjoy it. It feels good. And so I did 4 sets of 5 on the hack squat. Then I took it on over to the leg press machine. Yet again, feeling a little lazy. So I used the preloaded plate machine. and just really focused on getting a good contraction with it, hold it out, make it feel, feel a good burn versus using the plate loaded and, just sitting there having to load it, unload it, and lay in that awkward position. After that, I did go do abs, but I'm not really going to put my abs in because it's the same stuff just about every week. Some decline sit-ups and I did some torso twists today, which, I think we all know what a torso twist looks like. After that, I did go finish up my cardio. Felt really good. I actually went 25 minutes on stage 7, and then when 25 minutes hit, I did the last 5 minutes on stage 8, which felt really good. I think my legs just being really properly pumped up with this workout definitely helped. So that was a workout. Solid sweat, solid caloric burn from the cardio. So feeling really good. Pretty happy about all that. Just finished prepping up my lunch. It's a little bit earlier than I normally eat. Actually, I think it's pretty close. It's about 11 o'clock now, but got my bowl of 93.7 ground turkey. It's 4 ounces of it. I got 200 grams of cooked white rice, and I have 1 serving of coleslaw mix, 20 calories for 1 serving, 85 grams. That's a great amount of volume. So like I said, at breakfast, you just can't beat it. And then I topped it with some yellow mustard. So altogether, this bowl comes out to about 430 or 460 calories. I'll put it up on the screen with the rest of the macros in a second. But this is where all my carbs are coming pretty much for the day, between breakfast and lunch. Then I do the carbs, no carbs after dark by accident, not by design. And yeah, so pretty good amount of protein. It's like 27 grams and no fats, under 10 grams. So pretty solid. But I'm gonna go eat this, watch Sam Sulek's arm video from Sunday, and chill. And then I gotta go get some stuff done, be a little bit productive since I missed my package delivery, but I set it up to get delivered somewhere else, so that way I know I can sign for it somewhere else. So see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we are back in the car because I'm extremely bored. I have done a lot of cleaning, and it's only 2 o'clock. Normally I would still be at work, but due to being home, obviously I am, home. So I'm gonna go back to the gym. I'm gonna go to the other gym, do about an hour of cardio, because normally on a day like a normal work day, I would be exerting a lot more energy being at work because I push rolls around all day. I'm on my feet walking around. So I'm just gonna do a little extra cardio, figure it's good, and then I'm gonna head to the store to do a little bit of Christmas shopping because, Christmas is in a couple weeks and I have yet to purchase anything. So I'm gonna go get that done, have a little fun, get out a little bit. Still drinking the Kool-Aid. I think I'm 2 coffees deep. Maybe I'll get a third. I don't know yet. But, yeah. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, a little extra cardio complete. I did 45 minutes on the treadmill, 12.5 incline, 3 miles per hour. So that's 2.25 miles. 2.25 miles. And felt pretty good. Nice little extra add to the caloric deficit. So gonna head to the store. I'm actually gonna grab me a decaf coffee, just something to warm up with, and go buy some Christmas gifts, then go home, cook dinner. Okay, and dinner is served. We got 4 ounces of 80/20 ground beef with 3 corn tortillas. 3 of these tortillas is only 135 calories, whereas 3 flour tortillas would be damn near 400 calories. I don't know. I don't make up the rules. Then topped it with a little bit of the cabbage mix, which I'll be using like crazy, and then put a little bit of Cholula on there, and I might top it with a little bit of white cheese powder just to give it a little extra cheesy flavor. But calories and macros up on the screen. A little bit later, I will be pounding down a protein shake and get ready to go to sleep. So tuck you guys out in a little bit. All right, bros. Well, it is about 8:15. I am finishing up my shake right now. I got 2 scoops of whey protein in water. Not the best, but hey, cuts another 35 calories not using almond milk, so I'll take it. But wrapped up leg day. I think today went great. I got my total macros and calories up on the screen. Next week for week 5, I will be hitting you guys with my shoulder day. And then after that, I actually already have a plan set out
to do like I don't know, just a week 6 is going to be like a cutting day of some sort. I don't know exactly what I'm going to give you guys for a video, but after that, I have another plan written out where I kind of change up the workouts a little bit, couple different maneuvers that I want to try to incorporate, as well as changing up the cardio a little bit, changing up just a few things to try to really get the last couple weeks of this build to be as hopefully aggressive and powerful as possible to get us into a really good spot before going into a half marathon prep in the beginning of the year. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're new, if you liked it, consider liking and subscribing. If not, see you around. But to all my bros, good night, and I'll see you in the next one. See yous.